Stated. Isn't that interesting? And everything else, even a couple of crappy plants there, but those flowers are doing well. They are doing really well. So I'm going to have to give the mint instant watering. It's obviously in real trouble. But those water crystals, they work really well. There's still a little bit of life left in the mint. I'll be able to resurrect it, I think. I'll just keep giving it incredible amounts of water, and I'll cut it back. And it should resurrect, because I've hardly used it, actually, even though I love the aromatic smell. Aromatic smell, yeah. I think it's a tautology, but whatever. Of that particular herb. Anyway, such a relief to be back home. Wow. Well, my disdain for Australia Post just keeps growing. This was one of the most bizarre situations I've had. Talk about bring up an issue with an intransigent employee. The person I fronted up to, I told them that my letterbox was blocked by junk mail. And so this guy says to me, oh, they won't, they'll try to deliver the mail, and if they can't, they'll slip a note in there. I said to him, they can't slip a note in there because it's blocked by junk mail. There is no access into the box. And he just kept repeating the same garbage over and over again. He wasn't listening to me. He had no idea. It's one of the worst customer service experiences I've had for quite a few years. And I just got frustrated, but there was no point paying out on him. He had no authority, and he obviously had absolutely no flexibility in thinking. So basically I just asked for a supervisor, and at least the woman who came out, she actioned it and sent my query off to their customer service. This guy would have just left me high and dry. Didn't give a stuff, had no flexibility, no problem solving skills, absolutely useless. And you know, I think Australia Post, really, they've got to look at who they employ. And I'll give you a hint. I don't think this guy was employed on ability alone. So you can work out what the criteria are these days, gender and possibly race-based. Could that possibly happen in this sort of environment we live in today? No. So good on you, Australia Post, but like I say, at least the supervisor solved it. But someone less assertive than me would have just let that go, and that guy would have just basically provided nothing to someone who was in a pretty bad position. So just pathetic. Oh boy, I've got to deal with body corporate after this. I'm not going to go up there straight away. I couldn't be bothered. I've still got an issue I raised in August about lights getting heat from the bottom, from the flat below me. It comes up, there's hot spots in my tiles just where the lights are in the apartment below me, and I'm just concerned it's some sort of a wiring issue. It shouldn't be happening. I've never struck it before. I brought this issue up back in August last year. It is now March, the end of March 2018, and I've still received no information about it. To my knowledge, the body corporate person who looks after our account, she's been trying to get access to the one below. It's presumably a rental, and she's had trouble communicating with them. But that's not good enough. This needs to be actioned. I'm in a bit of a fighting mood here. Maybe it's a post-trip high after all the traumas I've been through. I don't know, but I'm in a fighting mood, and I think while I'm in that mode, I might as well get a few of these things done. I guess I can take the shortcut to Cairns Central, because when it rains, it just gets just waterlogged, totally waterlogged footpath. They need to redesign it, but yeah, how long is it going to take for them to actually do anything about it? Or do they really care? I mean, I know Australia Post don't give us stuff, so, you know, I just wonder whether institutions really care at all about that individual. becoming incredibly cynical. Well, at least there's no rain today. It's one good thing. I'm pretty exhausted again. Just got to get my application in for medical insurance. I'd be happy just lying on bed, to be honest with you. I'm pretty stuffed. I felt pretty nauseous yesterday. That's gone a bit. This is weird. I'm waiting for a train around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This has never happened before. It's just an engine by the way. Yeah. No, it's not a scheduled run. It's just a diesel engine, that's why. It gives me a rest break. I need all the energy I can conserve, I guess. I'm in no rush. To get the medical insurance going, it's got to be the top priority, and that seems to be running reasonably smoothly. At least I had a good talk to the guy on the phone, clarifying the situation. So that's not so bad. Whether or not they'll accept my doctor in Melbourne for the referral as opposed to the local GP is another question. I see the one in Melbourne more often anyway. I see him every 3 months, and they've been seeing him for 3 years. Whereas the GP here is very much a Johnny-come-lately, and they know Jack compared to what he knows in Melbourne. So logically, I thought that would be the person to send it to, but I've emailed it off to them. Hopefully, they'll get it filled in a few days, and hopefully, they'll accept me emailing it to the insurance company. So we'll see how we go. Otherwise, I'll have to mail it again, which is a drag. But hopefully, they'll accept email attachments. This day and age, you would hope so anyway. It's going to be a warmer one today. Not used to this sun.